Hi everyone, I'm Dr. C. Palani Velrajan, working as an assistant professor of English, CP College, Bodinag. The topic which I have selected for my presentation is idioms and phrases. We always use some particular words, some particular sentences. We repeatedly use some type of words and sentences. But to be different, it is good to use idioms and phrases. Um, English is a flowery language. It is a beautiful language, and it is interesting one. Now let's go one by one. The very first idiom is in good spirit. We may usually say that I'm happy, I'm delighted, and to be different from others, we may use such type of idioms. In good spirits, in good spirit, it means uh, to be extremely happy. This one is very interesting one. Castle in the air. We may have a very big dream, but we do not work towards it. So in that cases, we may use such type of idioms. We may have plan and dream, but we do not work towards it. Part and parcel. For example, I have given you one image in that you could see the traffic. Traffic is an unavoidable. We cannot avoid traffic in everyday's life. In the same way, we cannot avoid few things in our life that becomes part and parcel of our life. So it is an interesting one. We may use this when we usually speak to anyone. In seventh hour, already we have seen one idiom, the good spirit in the beginning. In the same way, in the seventh hour, seventh heaven, you feel very happy about something. Up in the air. Up in the air, for example, you may decide to do something, but you may have to and fro. You are not strong in your decision. You may go at any direction. In such cases, you all could use up in the air. The apple of somebody's eyes. For example, I'm an apple of my mother's eye. We all have our own favorite person in our life. In such places, we may use this type of idioms and the apple of somebody's eyes. You scratch my back and I will scratch yours. It means you help me, I will also help you. It means such things. Bag and baggages. In those days, people go for war and they, after winning the war, they take everything. Sometimes people escape from their native secretly. Bag and baggage, it says that someone has escaped secretly. The ball is in your court. For example, teachers will teach us, but it is the responsibility of a students to work or learn what they have taught us. So when the responsibility is given to the students, in that cases, the ball is in students' court. Put all your eggs in one basket. It is an interesting idiom. For example, we may have a plan to do some business, but it is not right to put all of our money in one particular business because it may gain or it may go loss. In that cases, we are not supposed to put all our effort in one business. Next one is blow your own trumpet. Many people we could have seen they praise themselves in front of the public, but it is not a right gesture. Gesture. Blowing our own trumpet is not a good gesture. So, blowing your own trumpet it means praising ourselves to others in public. Let the cat out of the bag. Some secret has come out unconsciously. It never rains, but it pours. Interesting one. The problem comes to us not in single, it comes like an army. Be raining cats and dogs. Sometimes we may use this idiom to say that it is raining heavily. People mostly we may be bored of using this heavily. So to be different, we may also use be raining cats and dogs. Lend and year. Actually, you all, it is very famous idiom used by Antony and Julius Caesar. At the very outset, we address the people who use this lend your ear. At the 11th hour, sometimes we do our works at the last moment. We procrastinate. We put uh, our work very after at the end of the moment. And in such cases, we may use at the 11th hour. At the 11th hour, already I have told you this. A feather in your cap. We all do many achievements in our life. Once, some people say it adds one more feather to your cap. It says that it adds one more beauty to you, one more achievement to you. The lion's share, always the lion's takes much share. If we do some business with our friends or anybody, officials, we could ask some. There are some people who ask the lion's share. They want more share. In such cases, we may use this. Go out of your mind. Once we are happy, we may behave. We may not behave normally. We go crazy. That in such cases, we may use this type of idiom. Go out of your mind. In the nick of time, at the end of the time, in deep waters, we all have problems, difficulties, trouble in our life, and some in that places. For instance, we may use this in deep waters. It means that we are in a difficult situation. In black and white, some cases we should not believe people saying orally. We have to record whatever we have a pact between us in black and white. It means we want something in return or print. Ask or cry for the moon. Ask for the moon. When children may look the moon, they may ask for the moon. It is not possible at all. Even we cry for the moon, we cannot get it. So the thing which we cannot get, we may use such type of idiom. Once in a blue moon day, very rarely we do some occasions. For example, once in blue moon day, I go to cinema. Once in blue moon day, I take food in hotel. We all can use such idioms. Beat around the bush. Few people may speak a lot even for an hour, but the message is not conveyed properly. In such cases, for instance, we use beat around the bush. People who do not convey their idea in short, in nutshell. Go up in smoke. For example, we take some effort to do some work, but sometimes it may go waste. In such cases, we may use go up in smoke. Snake in a grass. We may believe our friend all the time, but sometimes they may betray us. It is like a snake in the grass. For example, when we cannot find a snake when it is in grass, it may harm us anytime. The same way, the friend with us may harm us anytime. Leave no stones unturned. Actually, when we do research, we have to search everywhere what we are looking for. Leave no stones unturned. It means we have to search what we are looking for in all the places. We should not leave anything. A stone throw. It's this idiom says that it is very short distance away from us. Feel like fish out of water. Some cases, in sometimes our life, we will not be comfortable. When we used to say we are not comfortable, we may use this uh, fish out of water. Thank you, thank you. Meet you in the next presentation.